Hey everybody, it's Cody, Dixon RC here. So, I got chassis, I got a roller for the Cross RC Demon SU4C. So, before I start on the body, I figured I'd just do this video, just show you what I did, how it was built. Basically, you just saw, or you're gonna see, time lapse of how this thing's built. It goes together very easy. This one's very easy to go together because the transfer case is built, the motor stuff's built, the axles are built already, so you don't really have to fight that stuff very much. I will say that this truck is very similar in how it's built as the King Kong. And I say that only because they have threaded pieces or threaded holes in the chassis rails. King Kong's the only other one I know that does that, so that's kind of what makes me think maybe they're in the same boat. And also, if you go on Cross's website, they sell King Kong, so that kind of makes me figure that's probably what's going on there. But I don't know that for sure, but that's what it seems like. So, things we can go over now. When I did the unboxing, I talked about how this bumper didn't have a spot for the receiver to bolt in, but on this mount here, there is a hole. So probably when something goes in, you'll be able to bolt it down and hold it down. Here is the links. I was talking about how, so what's crazy about this truck is the geometry is very strange because the upper and lower links bolt to the same place. Most trucks, like the uppers bolt to the frame rails or kind of up a little bit. The lowers bolt to the skid plate, that kind of deal. These are actually below the skid plate. Very strange. That's a good place for things to get hung up, I feel like. I guess that's just the way they designed it. This is their first real iteration into a trail truck or a crawler or whatever. Like a trail truck, this will be fine. Crawler, this will not work. Rocks will get hung right here. You will have all kinds of problems with that. So, only really everything else seems okay. Shocks went together fairly easy. I mean, they're, as far as how they go together. Man, that's a lot of play. Anyway, so the front has got amber little, I'm assuming these are fog lights or something, but they do come with LEDs. I E6000 them into the little holder here. Wheels went together okay. Tires are crap, to be honest with you. Really shit, if you want to be honest with you. The foams are really bad. The inner foam is so hard you can barely get the ring in. So it's the battery tray. Like I said, the back will open up and you can put your battery in here. That's kind of the idea there. I have not put the motor in, but it goes here. Like the mount goes here and the motor sticks up in here. But then all this is covered up by that engine plate that when you pop the hood, it'll be right there. That's really about it. You can see when you turn, this particular shaft turns a different way. So you could technically flip this axle the other way and have it, so it depends on how you want it to look. Right now we got it offset to the right on the front, to the left on the rear. So that's pretty much it for the chassis. There's not anything left but body stuff to do, and I don't really know what way I'm going to go with that. Probably just going to put it together. I don't really know if I really want to paint it. What color would you guys like to see? Give me that. That'd be nice and helpful. I don't really know what I want to do with it because I am going to raffle this thing off, so it's going to be kind of tough to paint it a certain color and then that color's not wanted by the person that wins it. I don't know. It makes it tough, but I think I'm just going to do it. Been thinking about red with a white stripe down the middle of the door, or a bright blue with a white stripe, or something along the lines of that. Or we may go wild and do something crazy. I don't know. Who knows? I like red though. Red's one of my favorite colors, and white as well. So that about sums it up for the chassis build here. It went together fairly easy, really quick. Some things are a little odd in how they designed this and why they decided to do that's crazy to me. Like the skid bolts in from the outside of the frame rails, so these side steps actually, the bolts that hold these four that hold it in actually holds the skid plate in as well. It's very strange. I guess they were just trying to do something different than the others. I mean, it works, and I'm saying for a trail truck, this is going to be fantastic. I do feel it needs more low. It is not low enough, but you can only go so low because the back links hit the battery tray here. The front will be very close as well, but it is very stiff. I even put 30 weight oil in it from like the Axial, I had an Axial bottle from probably the Unimog or whatever. Used it in here and it's still super tight. The dang springs are crazy tight. I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe I'll move them up one hole. They do have adjustable holes in the shock panels, like for the inner fenders. I don't know. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next round.